YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be my first impressions on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Mini Pro Pigment Volume 3 palette. I pre-ordered this from one of the Instagram store seller. It was at 50% off. This I think retailed for 2,300 at the time I purchased it. I'll leave her details in the description box and mention over the screen here as well. She sells authentic products and she gets things from official websites as well. So I totally trust her page and would definitely recommend you if you're looking for some international makeup. Although this brand is available in Sephora India and also Boris Beauty or something, this particular range is not in India as of now. So as this was a pre-order, I think it took around 2 months for this to deliver. So yeah, if you're interested, I'll leave the Instagram details in the description box and also the Sephora link from where I checked out the sale. I absolutely love how this looks. I love the fact that it has a magnetic closure as well. Coming to the palette itself, इसमें 9 shades हैं. The first row is A1, A2 and A3. A1 is a very translucent fluorescent kind of a shade जिसमें pink reflects है. Coming to A2, A2 is a glittery shade, a multi-dimensional shade. It has pink, lime green kind of reflects to it. It's a very beautiful glittery shade like a top coat. A3 is also like a top coat but थोड़ा सा muted down navy blue है. The second row and third row are completely matte. B1 is burgundy pink shade. It's more towards pink than burgundy. This is a very beautiful shade for your outer crease या आपको deepen करना है कुछ outer corner. That's a really beautiful shade. Coming to B2, it's a very true sky blue kind of a shade. And B3 is a pink. It's more Barbie pink and it has very fine glitter to it जो ज़्यादा दिखता नहीं है eyes पे, and it's not even silky finish, it's all matte itself. Coming to the third row, we have C1, C2 and C3. C1 is again a deep burgundy shade but this one is more deeper than B1. Coming to C2 is a green. I think again this is a very true green color. एकदम perfectly green shade है. And then coming to C3, it's a very bright coral pink color. So that's the shade range in this palette, guys. Now let's try to use this on my eyes and see how it works. I'm going to just apply a little setting powder under the eyes. This will prevent any fallout. I always recommend you to do your eyes first and then do your base makeup, but today I already did my base makeup so there is no going back. It also mentions at the back of the palette that this palette contains pressed pigments. If you don't know what that is basically when you apply it on your eyes, bare eyes or even with a primer, it might stain your eyelids. So also pressed pigments are best if you pack first and then blend. So yeah, we'll see how that works and how this performs. Most of the ABH palettes have pressed pigments and I have already worked with one of the ABH palettes, so I know the formulation of this, but let's just dive into this particular palette and see what we come up with. I've used the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and this one is in the shade medium. Any color is fine. Just don't use anything that is darker than your skin tone. I'm going to start off with this shade which is C3. I'm going to change the brush. So I'm just going to lightly dust this eyeshadow on my crease. I don't see any fallout as of now, guys. It's super easy to blend. Now I'm going to take a darker shade. This is called C1 and I'm going to apply this concentrated to the crease. I really like how they both blended into each other. That's the one thing I love about the ABH palettes. You don't need to do a lot of work. I'm going to wet Pro Arte brush. This is a tapered blending brush and I'm going to take that same wine shade and just intensify it a little bit in my crease. So I'm quickly going to cut my crease and I'll be right back. I've cut my crease. For that I use the Jouer High Cover Liquid Concealer and in the shade Honey. कोई भी आप concealer use कर सकते हो. Just make sure that जैसे मैंने किया, if you want something like that, then एक wing जैसा बनाना. So I'm going to take the blue shade, which is B2. I'm going to pack this on the entire eyelid. So as you can see, मैंने inner corner को थोड़ा सा छोड़ के, I'm filling up the lid because I think I'm going to apply the multi-dimensional or the shimmer shade. Let's see. I love this combination, guys. It looks so pretty. I'm going to use the multi-dimensional shade. I think this is A2. Also, I'm dragging this shade thoda sa lid pe. I'm quickly going to dust this off and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so the lashes that I have applied are the Ardell Fox Mink Wispies. I love these lashes so much. For the lower lash, I'm probably not going to do much. मैं बस थोड़ा सा ये wine shade लूँगी on a pencil brush. To finish off the eyes, I'm using a nude eyeliner, just a little bit on the outer corner, so that my eye can be lifted a little more. Just take the shade number A1 और मैं इसको brow bone पे लगाऊंगी. So on the lips, I'm using the Sugar Cosmetics Matte as Hell. And I'm going to top off with Fenty Gloss. This is in the shade Fussy. So coming to the first impression, guys, I absolutely love the way this has performed, especially the shades that I have used. One of the shade that I am obsessed with, the inner corner wala jo multi-dimensional shade hai, that is so good, so glittery. I hope it's catching well on camera. And one more shade that I really love is the blue one. The blue shade is very different from anything that I own. I actually have another blue here in front of me. This is Makeup Revolution ka Tropical Carnival, but there is so much difference between these two shades. It looks more green tone, but this looks like a sky blue. जो burgundy shades मैंने use किया है, it blends so well. I really love the way this has worked on me. Grab it when it is on sale on Sephora, or just check out the links that I'll mention in the description box if you're interested in it. That's pretty much it. I don't want to drag this video a lot more longer. I love this. I highly recommend it. It's expensive, I know, but I think it is definitely worth, and I love it. And yeah, I hope you like the video. If you do, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon in my next one.